Woohoo! We're live! Yay! Yay for us! Woohoo! Okay, so we are in Math 60 Intermediate Algebra 7.3. We're in basically part deux or trois. I can't remember the first part or the second part. The days, the hours, the minutes, they're blending into one another. So I'm not really sure what day it is or who I am, but hey, let's do some math. And adding and subtracting, I have said before, I will say again, adding and subtracting, not your best friends. It seems like they're very nice, but they're not. And the reason for that is that we have to have like terms. So for example, 2x plus 3x equals 5x. But 2x plus 3y can't be simplified. We can't add them together if they don't match. So notice here, this is what matching looks like. 2 radical 7 plus 3 radical 7 equals 5 radical 7. 2 radical 7 plus 3 radical 5 can't be simplified. Kind of woohoo? Basically, the radicals all have to agree. So, first problem. 11 radical 3 minus 3 radical 11, which, oh my gosh, I look at this and it just swims around. But let's look primarily at the radicands. Radicand. This one has a 3 inside. This one has 11 inside. These are not like terms, so this cannot be simplified. Okay, fine. How about number 2? 11 radical 3 minus 3 radical 3. Now let's look at the radicands. This one has a radical 3. This one also has a radical 3. They match. Those are like terms. So we get 11 radical 3 minus 3 radical 3. Look at these two numbers. The 11 minus the 3. 11 minus 3 is 8. So we get 8 radical 3. So take a look at that. If I've got 11 radical 3 minus 3 radical 3, I get 8 radical 3. It's just as if I had 11x minus 3x equals 8x. The same exact thing is happening. That's our answer. Okay, number 3. Dum, dum, dum. You're going to look at this and you're going to go, oh, radical 20 minus radical 5, they don't match, so we're done. And then I'm going to sigh and I'm going to say, well, radicals are really not anybody's friends. Some people find them really interesting, but they are not particularly good friends, and they're always messing around. And the thing is radical 20, I happen to know that radical 20 has a 4 hiding inside, and so we need to simplify it. So first, simplify radical 20. 4 times 5, 2 times 2 times 5. So it's 2 times 2 times 5. Okay. This is a square root, so I'm going to bring in my square bear. Hello. Okay, there's square bear. And square bear is outside. And so we're going to let these two 2's go running. It's a square bear. Yum, 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 yum. And so only 1, 2 makes it out. The 5 stays put. It doesn't have a friend inside. That's okay. It's a number. And so radical 20 is actually 2 radical 5. So when I said we had radical 20 minus 3 radical 5, what we actually have is 2 radical 5 minus 3 radical 5. Do you see that? Radical 20 is really the same thing as 2 radical 5. So replace radical 20. I'm trying to make the notes for the people who aren't watching the video. I shouldn't. I know. If you're not going to watch the video, then, you can figure out the notes. But then replace radical 20 with 2 radical 5. There we go. Okay. Then if I have 2 apples and I take away 3 apples, I've got -1 apple, or just the opposite of radical 5. 2x minus 3x equals the opposite of x. Kind of woohoo? I know, this is going to be a potpourri of excitement. Woohoo, rock on. Congratulations, we're done with 7-3. Next up, multiplying and dividing, which is going to be so much fun. Just you wait. Woohoo! Not.